Have you ever wondered where all your money is going each month? It's easy to overlook the little expenses that sneak into your budget, and over time, they can really add up. But here's the good news. Cutting out just a few of these daily expenses can save you a significant amount of money, up to $6,000 a year. Imagine what you could do with that extra cash. Pay down debt, start saving for a vacation, or even invest for your future. It might sound too good to be true, but we're going to break it all down for you today. Before we dive into these money-saving tips, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. It really helps us out, and it means a lot to us. If you enjoy content that helps you save, invest, and build a smarter financial future, you're in the right place. So let's get started and start saving those hard-earned dollars. 1. Cutting out subscriptions you don't use. We live in a subscription-based economy. It seems like every service or product is offering a subscription plan. Streaming services, online learning platforms, food delivery, and more. While subscriptions are often marketed as low-cost and convenient, they can add up quickly. The hidden costs of subscriptions. A common mistake is signing up for subscriptions with the intention of trying them out, only to forget about them months later. Maybe you signed up for an online course or a meal kit delivery service, but after a few weeks, you didn't have the time to use them. And yet, they continue to charge you. According to a study, the average consumer spends over $200 a month on subscriptions they don't use. That's $2,400 a year wasted. How to save? Start by going through your bank statements and identifying all the subscriptions you're paying for. Look at everything from streaming services, Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, to your gym membership, software subscriptions, magazine deliveries, and even those subscription boxes that arrive every month. Take action by canceling the ones you're not using. If you're paying for a service but rarely use it, consider downgrading to a less expensive plan, or freezing your account until you are ready to use it again. For example, if you're paying for multiple streaming services, see if you can consolidate them into one-to-one, or just stick with the one you use the most. Example, savings. Netflix subscription, $15.99 month gym membership, $30 month magazine subscription, $8 month. By canceling or downgrading these services, you could easily save $500 or more per year. Multiply that by a few more subscriptions, and you'll see how this can quickly add up. 2. Reduce dining out and fast food expenses. Eating out is something many of us enjoy, but it can quickly add up to a significant chunk of your budget. Whether it's grabbing a quick lunch during the work week or having dinner with friends on the weekends, dining out can easily become a habit that drains your wallet. The average American spends over $3,000 per year on dining out. Why dining out is so expensive? While eating out might seem like an affordable option in the moment, it's far more expensive than cooking at home. At a fast food restaurant, a meal for one person could cost anywhere from $5 to $10. But when you consider drinks, sides, or the extra tips at a sit-down restaurant, the cost can double or even triple. Even if you only eat out once or twice a week, it adds up quickly. How to save? A simple yet effective way to cut back on dining out is to start meal prepping and cooking at home. You don't have to become a gourmet chef overnight. Start by planning your meals for the week and shopping for ingredients in bulk. Cooking your own meals not only saves you money, but it also allows you to eat healthier and control your portion sizes. Example, savings, eating out for lunch, $10 per day, 5 days a week for 50 weeks, $2,500 per year. By reducing dining out to just once a week, you could save yourself $2,000 per year. That's significant savings you could use for other priorities. 3. Stop buying bottled water. We all know that drinking enough water is essential for our health, but the way we go about it can be costly. Bottled water is an extremely overpriced item, especially when you're buying it regularly. Think about it. Paying for water that comes from the tap can be an expensive habit. The true cost of bottled water. On average, a case of bottled water costs around $5 for 24 bottles. If you're drinking just one bottle of water per day, that's $182,050 a year spent on bottled water. And if you're buying more than that, say a few bottles a day, that number increases exponentially. How to save. Switching to a reusable water bottle is an easy way to save money. Invest in a good quality water bottle that you can take with you wherever you go. Pair it with a water filter pitcher or a filter attachment for your faucet, and you'll never need to buy bottled water again. Example, savings, bottled water, $5 per week. 52 weeks per year, $260. By switching to reusable bottles and filtered water, you could save $200 to $300 per year. 4. Cutting back on impulse purchases. We've all been there, walking through a store or browsing online and adding items to our cart that we don't need. Impulse buying is a common habit, but it's one that can quickly add up and derail your budget. These small, spontaneous purchases might seem harmless, but they often lead to overspending. How impulse purchases add up. Impulse purchases often occur because we're bored, stressed, or simply distracted. It's not always about needing something, but rather the emotional gratification of buying something new. When you buy something on a whim, it's easy to justify it, but over time, these purchases add up. A $10 item here and a $20 item there can easily lead to hundreds of dollars spent on things you didn't really need. How to save, to avoid. Impulse buying. Start by creating a list of things you actually need before you go shopping. Stick to the list and resist the urge to stray from it. If you're shopping online, try using apps that block you from shopping or set a spending limit that alerts you when you're about to go over budget. Example, savings. Impulse purchases, $10 per week, 52 weeks per year, $520. By cutting out unnecessary impulse purchases, you could save $500 per year or more. 5. Cancel unnecessary insurance. Policies. Insurance is a necessity, but too many people overpay for coverage they don't need or have redundant policies. This is especially true with things like life insurance, car insurance, and home insurance. How overpaying for insurance happens. Many people set up insurance policies and forget about them, not realizing that they may have purchased more coverage than they need. For example, if your car is paid off, you might not need the same level of coverage as you did when it was financed. Similarly, you might be paying for life insurance coverage that's no longer necessary if your financial situation has changed. How to save. Review all of your insurance policies at least once a year to see if you're overpaying for coverage. Consider raising your deductible on auto or home insurance to lower your premium. Shop around and compare different insurance providers to make sure you're getting the best deal. Example, savings. Canceling an unnecessary life insurance policy, $300 per year, switching to a higher deductible, $200 per year. These small adjustments could save you $500 to $800 per year on insurance premiums. 6. Cutting back on premium coffee shop visits. For many people, coffee is a daily ritual, but coffee shop visits can really add up. The average cost of a cup of coffee at a coffee shop can range from $4 to $6, depending on the type of drink you order. The true cost of coffee shop visits. If you're visiting a coffee shop every day, those little charges can add up quickly. Spending $5 a day on coffee might seem trivial, but over the course of a year, that's $1,825 just on coffee. How to save. Instead of stopping by a coffee shop every morning, try brewing your own coffee at home. Invest in a quality coffee maker or espresso machine, and you'll have coffee ready to go whenever you need it. You'll also have the ability to control the quality and quantity of your coffee, which can save you money in the long run. Example, savings. Coffee shop visits, $5 per day, 5 days a week for 50 weeks, $1,050. By switching to home brewed coffee, you could save $1,000 per year or more. 7. Limiting credit card interest and late fees. Carrying credit card debt is a financial burden for many people. High interest rates and late fees can cause debt to accumulate quickly, leaving you paying far more than you initially owed. How credit card debt adds up. Credit cards often come with high interest rates, and if you only make the minimum payment, most of your payment goes toward interest rather than reducing your balance. Additionally, late fees can be up to $40 per occurrence, which only adds to the problem. How to save. Pay off your credit cards as soon as possible to avoid paying high interest rates. Set up automatic payments to avoid late fees, and consider transferring balances to a card with a 0% APR for a period of time. This will allow you to focus on paying down your debt without accumulating more interest. Example, savings. Credit card interest on $5,000 of debt, $500 per year late fees, $100 per year. By paying off your credit cards and avoiding interest, you could save $600 per year or more. Cutting out these 7 everyday expenses can save you up to $6,000 per year, and that's just the beginning. Small changes like canceling unnecessary subscriptions, cutting back on dining out, and avoiding impulse purchases can free up significant money that you can use for more important financial goals. Now, imagine what you could do with an extra $6,000 a year, whether it's paying off debt, saving for the future, or even investing for your retirement. These are all achievable goals when you start making smarter financial decisions today. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you can stay on top of even more money saving and investing tips. Your support means a lot to us, and we look forward to helping you on your financial journey. See you next time.